Assalamu alaikum. Tell me about bind and bind, call and apply. Answer bind. The bind method is reminiscent of call and apply, but instead of executing a function immediately, bind returns a function that can be executed later on. Call. The call method invokes a function with a specified context. In other words, you can tie a function into an object as if it belonged to the object. Apply. The apply method does the exact same as call. The difference is that call accepts an arguments list, but apply accepts an array of arguments. When will you return something from a function? When Answer. When the function is complete, then I will return something from a function. The return statement should be the last statement because the code after the return statement will be unreachable. What is a callback function? A callback function is a function which is passed as an argument to another function. This technique allows a function to call another function. A callback function can run after another function has finished. How does JavaScript work? The web browser loads a web page, parses the HTML, and creates a DOM. The DOM presents a live view of the web page to your JavaScript code. Then the browser will grab everything linked to the HTML like images and CSS files. CSS information comes from the CSS parser. The HTML and CSS are put together by the DOM to create the web page fast. Then the browser JavaScript engine loads JavaScript files and inline code but does not run the code immediately. It waits for the HTML and CSS to finish loading. When loading is done, then JavaScript is executed in the order the code is written. This results in the DOM being updated by JavaScript code and rendered by the browser. What are the difference between double equal and triple equal? Double equal operation means is equal to it matching by value only. On the other hand, triple equal triple equal operation means it exactly equal to it matching by both value and data type. How does JavaScript code is executed in browser? Answer. The web browser looks at web pages, processes the HTML and creates a DOM. From the contents, the DOM presents a live view of the web page to you JavaScript code. Then the browser will grab everything linked to the HTML like images and CSS files. CSS information comes from the CSS parser. The HTML and CSS are put together by the DOM to create the web page fast. Then the browser's JavaScript engine loads JavaScript files and inline code but does not run the code immediately. It waits for the HTML CSS to finish loading. When loading is done, then JavaScript is executed in the order the code is written. This results in the DOM being updated by JavaScript code and rendered by the browser. Thank you.